I'm Lisa Carlin from the Turbochargers. You know those moments in your career that completely change your perspective? Well, for me, I was sitting in a boardroom in the US back in the 90s. I was a young consultant at McKinsey, and our team had just finished presenting the strategy recommendation to the CEO. And he said something pleasant like, "Excellent work." But as I watched his expression, it hit me like a thunderbolt. This excellent strategy was never going to see the light of day. That moment changed everything for me, and I realized that even the most brilliant strategy is absolutely worthless if it can't be implemented. And that's what I've dedicated my career to, bridging the gap between strategic thinking and real-world execution. Let me share something that I've discovered through my work. In strategy implementation, organizations typically operate at different levels. At the ad hoc level, we see disinterest and de-energized teams. Some reach an amateur level with low engagement, and many achieve a methodical level, but that is where they face grudging compliance. Even at the professional level, there's often a leadership team disconnect. The real magic happens in the unicorn zone, where innovation thrives. Teams are deeply inspired and staff are actively engaged. This is where real ROI happens. This is where strategies come to life. After 25 years in the field, I see the same pattern repeatedly. Typically starts when you're promoted to an executive role. So you're experienced, you're capable, and you see exactly what needs to change in your organization. You don't want to slow down the process, so you develop the strategy yourself or with a small team, get sign off, and then announce it to the organization. But instead of the enthusiasm you expected, you're met with fear, apathy, or even confusion. The traction you hope for just isn't there. So you ask your direct reports to take it forward, and they don't or can't, and you don't know why. Momentum is painfully slow, and you're wondering, is it a skills gap? Is it resistance to change? Or is it more fundamental? Here's how I can help. Through over 50 implementations, I've developed proven methods to diagnose these challenges and get things moving. So I offer 4 ways for us to work together. If you've already documented your strategy, I can provide a strategic audit to identify areas for improvement before they become execution problems. I also offer a 90-minute deep dive strategy session where we can workshop your plan and develop practical solutions to accelerate your progress. Or you can choose ongoing coaching or hands-on support where I work alongside you for the execution. I also have a 2-day training bootcamp where I get your leaders up to speed. What makes my approach different is the focus on engagement from day one, creating buy-in and engagement immediately. This human-centered, culture-friendly approach has helped my clients accelerate and achieve tangible results from their strategies where others have struggled. If you're ready to fast-track your strategy, let's talk.